Hi, it's Shona Nichols with My Canadian English here. This is a video for instructors to tell you a little bit more about Write 365. So I'm going to tell you what it is, talk about free writing, give you some ideas so how you can use this resource asynchronously and synchronously, and then if you want, I will give you a tour of how to use the resource. I am really excited about Write 365. It's a way of getting learners to write every single day. So I post a new video on My Canadian English YouTube channel every day with a new photo and ask the students to write for 10 minutes. So this in effect is a daily writing activity with a new authentic photo prompt that I take the picture from my neighborhood or my house, and I give the learners a 10-minute time limit. Now this activity is suitable for all levels. So here you can see the photos that I took this week. So some from my neighborhood and one of my dog Jasper. And the interesting thing is one of the students wrote back and he also has a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So that was kind of fun. This type of writing activity is called free writing. I did not invent it. It's a writing strategy developed by Peter Elbow in 1973. So the idea is that there is a time limit. I chose 10 minutes. You could choose anywhere between 5 and 15. And the learner should write without stopping in a low-stakes environment. The idea is that we're focusing on fluency, not grammar or correction. We're just writing. So this activity is good for all levels. This slide shows you the expectations. So CLB 1 would be an absolute beginner. They should write single words. And then moving on to phrases, short, simple sentences, all the way up to paragraphs. So students can write at the level that they are at. My hope is that learners and instructors will feel free to use my resources any way that works. Here are some ideas. You could assign Write 365 as part of daily homework. You could have students do the activity before class and then discuss the writing in class. Some people call this a flipped learning model. You could provide them as an optional activity for learners who want to write more. You could also use them any way you like. If you come up with a great idea, please share it with me. So I have so many ideas about how these materials could be used in a synchronous class, either in your classroom or computer lab or a live online class. So you can show the whole video, have them do the activity, or you could show just the photo. You could have students write with pen and paper, or if you're in an online classroom, they could write in the chat. If you're in a computer lab, again, you could have the students do the whole activity. You could turn it into a reading activity. So have the students read comments that other people have written, choose their favorite, and suggest ways of improving the text. And then finally, you could use it as an enrichment activity. So students who have done their other work more quickly could move on to Write 365. So these are just some of my ideas. If you'd like to share yours, send me an email. Thanks for listening. I hope you and your learners find Write 365 valuable. If you've got any suggestions for improvement, send them my way. Now that's all I wanted to share with you, but if you would like a tour of Write 365 on YouTube, stick around. Now there are a few ways to get to Write 365. First of all, you see playlists here. You could click on that. If you scroll down under uploads, you'll see the most recent videos posted. And then you go to here, I've created a section with Write 365. So if we click on View Playlist, Full Playlist, that will show us. And then you'll be able to see by date. You don't necessarily have to do them on the date that I posted them. It just makes it easier for me to keep track of them. So each video posted will have the same instructions and format, and the only thing that will be different will be the photo. And once a week I will update the soothing music. So there you go. So that's it. So let me show you how you share it. So let's say you decide that you want, you've looked through and you've decided that this is what you want to share. So if you would just wanted to take a picture, you could take a screenshot of this, or you could freeze it here and show it in your classroom. If you wanted to assign this photo, or this video, I should say, we'll click on share, and then you can email it, or you could copy the URL and you can send it. Now the other neat thing is if you didn't want students to watch all of my instructions, you could click on Start At and you could find the timestamp for when the activity actually starts. The other thing I wanted to show you is you could also click on Embed, and so you could put this in your Moodle if you wanted to. You would just take this code. That's a whole nother YouTube lesson. There you go. So that's it. If you watch a video and you like it, click the thumbs up. It tells me that it was valuable to you. It also means it will put it in your liked videos section so you can get back to it easily. And if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be helpful. There we go. Thanks so much. For more free learning resources, subscribe at My Canadian English. If you have any feedback or questions or suggestions, send me an email, mycanadianenglish@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.